Yes, people, welcome back to another video. John Sinclair TV back again. And tonight I'm going to do the match preview between Newcastle against Norwich at Carrow Road, which is to afternoon at 3 o'clock. So it should be a cracking game between those two sides. Obviously, Norwich are struggling at the minute in time. So if you like the video, like what you see, then please hit the like button, hit the subscribe button as well. And also, if you like to super chat, then click on the join button. Not join, but on the $sign and click on the join button if you'd like to become a member. So big up to everyone in the building tonight, and I hope you're having a fantastic day. Happy Friday. The weekend's here, and look, at the end of the day, I think it's absolutely fantastic. I got the weekend off as well, which is fantastic. So yeah, it is what it is, people. So yeah, so let's crack on to Newcastle's match against Norwich, which is going to be on, like I said, tomorrow afternoon at 3 o'clock, kick-off 3 p.m. Now, we're going to the game against Norwich, winning the last 3 games all at home, right? We're second in the form league, which is absolutely fantastic. And we're playing a Norwich team who are clearly struggling at this moment in time. Despite they beat Norwich, beat Burnley by 2-0 the other week, and they got beat off Man United by 3-2. So, if you look at the last few games, the last 5 games we played at Carrow Road, right? We both won the game and we drawn the last 3 times as well. So the last time we played at Carrow Road, we got beat by 3-1 when Joe Linton decided he didn't clearly fancy it at the time. But I can guarantee you one thing, he'll love the challenge tomorrow afternoon. We're playing a very, very poor Norwich side. Now, can we make it 4 wins straight under Eddie Howe? Because I tell you what, he's done a fantastic job so far. Yeah, and I think it's absolutely brilliant. Eddie Howe's been doing a wonderful job. He's getting bigged up by a lot of few people in social media, by the press, and everyone around the country as well. So Eddie Howe's been doing fantastic. Now, it's not an easy place to go to, Carrow Road. It's quite a difficult place to get 3 points. But like I said, I fully expect to get 3 points tomorrow afternoon. So if you look at the prediction side for Newcastle, who we're going to play tomorrow, I think Dubravka will start in goal. Right back will be Emil Kraft. Left back will be Matt Targett. The 2 central defenders will be Fabian Schär and Dan Burn. The midfield 3 is going to be John Shelby, Joe Linton, and star boy Bruno. I would love to see Joe Willock come in and drop Shelby, to be fair. And the 3 up front is going to be Miggy. I think he had a wonderful, wonderful game on Tuesday or Wednesday. ASM on the other side and Chris Wood up top. So that's going to be my prediction for 4-3-3. So look, end of one. The last time we met, by the way, we drew once each. And it's the game, if I'm honest with you, we didn't really deserve to win. And I'll tell you for why, because we were absolutely poor that day. We really were. It took a Callum Wilson penalty to put us up front midway in the second half. And then the equalising goal when Dubravka decides to punch it out instead of catching it. He went straight to a Norwich player, put it into Pukki, and he puts it into the back of the net. It was a cracking finish, by the way, I can't lie. But we should never be in that situation. And that was 2 massive points dropped because we were struggling in the league as well. I could go for the comments as well. Please keep this comments coming in. I got Oscar as well. Kunabi, big up to you. I got Lee as well. Big up to you, Lee. Hope you're okay, mate. Hi to Jay. Hi to Tony the Red. And let's hammer the Canaries. I'll tell you what, though, goal difference. We can do with scoring a couple of goals tomorrow. I'll take a 1-0 win, but it's not going to be easy. And we got us to win, Burley to win, and Scouts Mackhams to get stuff. It could happen on Sunday now. I think Burnley will probably beat Wolves, by the way. I really do. And Jan, big up to Jan, big up to Gary B. I think there'll be a few changes tomorrow. Do you know what, mate? I keep to the winning team. We want to finish the league as high as possible. Do you know what I mean? So I think just stick to the same team and let's finish the league as high as we can so we can tell the players that don't want to come to us and say we're going to get relegated. Look where we are now. Look what we have missed. And I think we could possibly see Longstaff and Willock start off listening to the press conference. personally, I wouldn't play the long staffs again. I can't lie. And I'm at the gym right now. I listen here and there. I'll go for Newcastle fee, no win. So Ryan's getting his predictions early. Big up to Ryan, my guy. Big up to you. And have a good session in the gym. Yeah, so like I said, I mean, Newcastle's last 3 games has been wins, all at home. And I'll tell you what, I didn't think he would win all these games at home, to be fair. I think he was going to get something like 5 points. But to get 9 out of 9, won the last 3 straight, and we won 6 home games in a row is absolutely fantastic. It really, really is, yeah. And like I said, Eddie Howe's done a wonderful job. And you look at the individual players, Emil Kraft, for example, I think this guy's been absolutely fantastic. I can't lie. I can't really lie because he is filling in for Kieran Trippier's place really well. And I think it's been absolutely fantastic. Defending properly, concentrating properly. Guess what? Could that place be him to keeps until the end of the season? You never know. And big up to Bruno as well. I mean, that guy's been absolutely fantastic since he's come in. That pass for Miggy was absolutely fantastic. It really was. Absolutely on the money. And the way Miggy finished it, do you know what? I'm so pleased that he scored because I think he's been magnificent. He really, really has. And I'm so chuffed for Miggy because, yes, he's getting a lot of stick. Don't get us wrong. I was one of them as well. I can't lie. But what he's done, he just gets on with it. And he works hard for the team. He's having fun. And he's just, the way he jumped into the crowd, I think it's amazing. Absolutely fantastic, man. And I think Miggy deserves a run of games. And also as well, I mean, I'm getting a lot of people saying that he should be in front of Ryan Fraser. I could really understand why he should be in that team in front of Ryan Fraser because his energy levels is fantastic. He's just playing really well. And I'm going to do the press conference as well in a bit. And also going to talk about Bruno and also going to talk about a couple of latest transfer news as well. So don't go away because it's going to be fantastic. So let's move on to the comments. And Tony B, work on those guns, fan. Right, Tony, where have you been on Tuesday? Maisie's waiting for you, by the way. She really missed you. And need Trippier back so he can push high up. Yeah, that's fair enough. 2-0 to Tony. People getting the scores in early, man. And second in the 2022 Premier League table, I tell you what, I would have took it all day long. Second in the Form League, man. And everyone's written us off. And someone like John be waxing my legs. Thanks for the information. We should really wanted to know that, don't we? I'll be happy with 5 to 7 points to get 9. Was amazing. I still think possible to get 9 out of 10 points. Yeah. I tell you what, we need to beat Norwich going into Liverpool match. Full of confidence next Saturday. I should be there for the match. It's a 12:30 kickoff, isn't it? Is it a 12:30 kickoff? I think it is, you know. So, yeah, just slapping those likes, people. Hit the like button, please, people. It'd be absolutely brilliant. Joy, big up to Joy, by the way. I hope you're fine. Rest some players. For me, personally, I wouldn't. I'll just keep it going, yeah? Just keep playing the same team. Let's be honest, because the bottom line is we'll finish high as we can. We all knew the ability of quality our players have at the beginning of the season. We're slowly seeing their ability. Ryan, I have to agree with you, man, because these players believe in Eddie Howe. Eddie believes in the players, yeah? And these players is going to... Are they playing for the future, some of them? I don't know. I really don't know. But if they are, and they're deemed not good enough and somehow we'd have to move on, we have to thank them for getting us in the position where we should have been in the first place. But we're there for a reason. So... Tony B, again, being busy. Sorry, John. Don't apologize to me. Apologize to Maisie. Maisie's waiting for you, man, Tony. Couple on Tuesday, we're going to talk about Ten Hag being appointed as manager. Me and Maisie will be back on Tuesday, back on the road again. And, yeah, legs and abs work out the day. 12:30 on the week Saturday. I tell you what, I'm going to have to leave early in the morning. Probably have to leave at 4 o'clock on Saturday, driving up. Crazy. And I think my mum wants us to get rid. She loves us, really. Joe Luton needs a rest to recover, so Willock to come in for sure. You know what? I think so. That's not a bad shout, you know. And big up to Jackie B. Norwich 2, Newcastle 4. I'd take that all day long. And Lee are working good too. Big up to my guy, Paul. Hope you're okay. And I got the new light today, by the way, but I had to fix it over the weekend. I think we make some changes tomorrow, John. He has to. As some of the players were cramping up bad against Palace. played a lot of games recently, don't want to get more injuries yet. That's a fair shout, mate. It's a fair shout. And who would you play tomorrow? I mean, is Trippier fit? I don't know. I don't think he is. I'll still keep crafting, you know. And this is the thing, man. If you haven't checked out Paul's channel, by the way, just smash the likes and hit the subscribe button as well. This guy is a legend of the streams, by the way. Yeah. And big up to Mark, by the way. I will look forward to the watch along tomorrow and get 3 points against Norwich. I think we'll be composed and more calm on the ball and get the 3 points to get us up the table. Listen, we need the 3 points. I don't want to lose against Norwich, but I'm not bottom the team. It'd be embarrassing if we get beat off this tomorrow. Bottom the table, yeah. I like to win. I like to win games, by the way. We all do. I would play Gale or Willock, but there's a rumour Trippier could be back on the bench, which is fantastic news. And yeah, I mean, Gale needs a run of games, I think. I'll give him a run. I'll give Chris Wood a rest. And Willock, I love this guy. I think he's going to get better and better and better, this guy. I really do. I've got faith in Joe Willock. And I wouldn't change the back four against Norwich tomorrow. Keep it the same. And Trippier will be fit for Liverpool. I'm hearing they're playing in friendly behind closed doors to get this guy fitness up. I tell you, we badly miss Kieran Trippier, by the way. 110% Canadian Hulk. Oh, man. And then you got Ryan here as well. Klopp knew he'd be playing in multiple competitions this late in the season. So him and Liverpool should have told the Premier League not to have games scheduled early in the day with BT. It's a bit too late now. I mean, we got to get on with it. Yeah. Big up to Julie B, by the way. And I hope Julie's fine. And she hasn't been on the channel for a while. And big up to Julie B. And hope you're having a fantastic week. And hope you find I'm great. Absolutely fantastic. Evening Paul the Gaffer. He's the boss, by the way. He is the boss. And they're talking about gym sessions here. This is the match preview, press conference reaction as well, and the greetings as well. So yeah, I think it's going to be brilliant. Like, you know, but I mean, like Paul said, just change it up a little bit. Like, you know, keep the back four and then change it up in the midfield, change it up top, and I think it's going to be a good game tomorrow. So we've got to play Norwich. We've got to play the big three. Then we've got to play Burnley at the end of the season. So we're going to go on to the press conference what Eddie's been saying. And I didn't watch Paul's today because I didn't get a chance to whatsoever. But he spoke to the media and one of the questions asked about the team news. And he said, we may freshen things up. We'll look at it on an individual basis, but we want players that are 100% fit and ready to give their best again physically. We have had a big physical effort, so we need to be ready. Yeah, I think he's going to make some changes, by the way. According to what Eddie has said, he's going to make some changes there. I could see, like Paul said, Gale could start, Willock could start. Yeah, and I would not be surprised if Jake and Murphy start on R. Excuse me, somewhere. And look, these players are either playing for their futures or they get something to prove to Eddie and said, oh, look, I want to be part of this project next season. So I think whoever comes in will give it their best shot and they got to show it as well. So it'd be very interesting. Expect a 4-3-3, by the way. And on to the next one. Let's have a look at this one, what he's been saying. And he's also around Fraser. He's had a second scan, and there's relatively good news in that there's no massive problem for him, but he's in race against time to get him fit before the end of the season. I wouldn't rush him back. I mean, it's good that he's getting better, but I wouldn't rush him back. Look, when he played, he had some good games, yeah? Against Spurs, it was absolutely awful, but he's not the only one there. But don't rush him back. I mean, make sure that he's properly fit. But when he does play on the pitch, he does work hard for the team, and he's a nice mid-player. So it's good to hear him that he's getting there. So it's good news. And Eddie are maintaining the right mindset. Wow. Okay. We have a way of playing that deliver consistent performances. We don't want to let those standards drop and let that feeling goes. Not for 1 second. Well, our population drop and like expectations of the players won't drop. Absolutely. Your fitness levels, it's got to be up there. Your professional footballers, yeah. When you're on that pitch, you got to show it every single week, yeah. And you just got to keep going. Yeah, I think Eddie is right because he likes players that's going to put in the shift in every game. But the bottom line is you can't lower your standards. Even though it's safe, you just have to keep going. Yeah, just shows that you're good players. And there you go. Big up to Niall. I hope you're okay, kidder. Everyone in the live chat says kind of you now, my new fan. One of the big three will get done by the tune. Don't ask me who. I don't know. I think it'd be Arsenal. To get City and Liverpool, I think it'd be Arsenal. Because if Spurs beat them, that's their knackered. I'm telling you. I'll probably do a watch along for that game between Spurs and Arsenal, so keep your eyes peeled for that. And demote Richie, Fernandez, and Gale to do serves and out. Mills on the bench. And got to Chrissy Toffer, taking me son to his first away game tomorrow. Long drive, but really looking forward to it. Hopefully, not too many changes to the team. Chris, first of all, I hope you and your son have a fantastic time at Carroll Road, right? And have a fantastic time. And let's hope we bring back the 3 points as well. So have a fantastic time. Have a good journey as well. And Tony B is saying, I'll not miss trips until next season. Give him plenty of time to recover. We're safe now. That's a fair shout, by the way. That's a fair enough shout. Look at this one. I think Bruno has been the bad of the season for us. He has all the attributes, quality, pace, and composed stature of our midfield. I think Eddie Howe, in his mind, must be thinking we are progressing. That's a fair shout, man. That's a fair good point. I mean, look, Bruno's been class. Starboy, people. Starboy. PSV could scream as stuns Arsenal. Imagine that. That'd be fantastic, wouldn't it? Used to be a Tottenham player as well. And I think we can get 4 points off the big three. Arsenal win and possible draw against City or Liverpool. We'll not beat Liverpool. We'll not beat Man City. Arsenal is doable. Absolutely doable. The only gym on those works one barn. Yeah, I know what you mean, Mitch. I'm not going to read that, by the way, Mitch. Let's move swiftly on, people. We're going to go on to what else Eddie's been saying. And he's asked about Miggy's goal. And he said it was an incredible finish. I was so pleased for him because he's one of the hardest workers and trainers. It was a great moment for him and share with the supporters. He picked up a yellow card early in that game, but you're excusing that. Well said, Eddie. Do you know what it is? I think Miggy doesn't give a toss of being getting put. All the fans love him, right? The way that you entered the crowd, took his shirt off, that's passion. That's passion, people, yeah? And he needed that goal, and you know why? Because he hasn't scored for 39 games. And it must have been a monkey off his flipping back when he scored that goal. And you know what? I was pleased for him. This guy should play the full 90 tomorrow. Let's be real. And I think, I think it's been absolutely good. I mean, he worked hard the last game, and we had an excellent game on Wednesday, so he's been man of the match. Him and Bruno were as well. And what are your thoughts on being linked with Slab Heat today? Slab Heat? And big up to Julie, click the likes, please. Thank you so much. Do you appreciate that? Slab Heat, you have to come back on that one, mate. Because I've been at work today, so I had a lot of catch up, by the way. And let's go on to the next one. And on the reverse fixture, at the time, it felt like a missed opportunity for us to get our first win. I was disappointed we couldn't hold a lead because the players gave everything. Maybe it was the first sign of things to come in terms of effort and commitment. Yeah, like I said earlier, we should have won that game. We should have held on to the game. It was a poor goal to concede, by the way. I thought Joe Linton was excellent that day, yeah. But Kieran Clark didn't help himself and didn't do himself any favours. Why? Because he got sent off after 7 minutes for a professional foul on Pukki. And the same Norwich player scored that equalising goal, yeah? He had the last laugh, basically. But listen, at the end of the day, if we go goal up, then we're going to learn from that. We should hold on to win the game. So, just got some more as well. I think I read that. And PDK, hi to you. He means, Maguire. Listen, if Harry Maguire comes to Newcastle, I'm done. Because this guy has been absolutely shite. He's been poor all season, yeah? And I tell you what, he will not be there next season. He's been shocking. And also, they teased us about getting Paul Popper as well. Thanks, but no thanks, by the way. He'll probably go back to Juve, by the way. Wouldn't be surprised. I'm big up to the pool, by the way. Bob up and big up. There you go. We come to the Wales Ed's in a minute. Bob up. At least we don't have to worry about Clark starting tomorrow. Exactly. He can go at the end of the season, people. And did you see ASM's interview with NUSC TV? I didn't, Ryan, today. I've been at work, mate. So I'm definitely going to catch up on that, by the way. What's a good interview, though? Let us know. And let's go on to what else is a future manager of the season's been saying to us. He's asked about Jamal Lewis, the forgotten man of Newcastle United. He said he has a few operations and recently had another one. We hope this one is fixed for his long-standing growing problem. It's been frustrated for him because he's not for 100%. Love to see him back in pre-season and show us the player he can be. Do you know what? I'll give him another chance because I think he's a decent left-back. And when he played against Italy, I tell you something, he had keys in his back pocket. Still got the receipt. But I tell you something, I mean, you've got to give him a full season to show what Jamal is doing because the bottom line is he's not been given a chance in Newcastle. Steve Bruce has ruined him, by the way. And he's going to show us now that he's worth a place in the team. But if we sign Target, I think Jamal Lewis may have to go to second place. You know what I mean? But I think he's been unlucky with injuries. But I was gutted when he wasn't picked. But that's the way it's going to be, sort of thing. We'll see what happens when he does play on the pitch. I should give him a chance. Big up to Jamal for sticking with us. Let's go on to Tony B again. I completely forgot Lewis played for us. Yeah, and Lewis has no future at the Toon. He might do next season, mid corner what Eddie's been saying. It was ASM. I don't want to see my Newcastle in the second division. Well, ASM, let's be real. I'm going to be honest with you, right? We're not be playing in the championship, mate. We're not. So stop stressing. Stop stressing, Alan. Yeah? You've done your job, mate. Big up to Keith, by the way. And how's Chris Wilder, by the way? I remember talking to you about Emma Crawford side the ground. I told you he just needed a chance. You're right. That lad has been tremendous and a credit to the shirt. I give him 3 8s out of 10. So the last 3 games, I've been given an 8 out of 10 in my player ratings, yeah? And let's be real, he deserves it because I think he's been fantastic. And I hold my hand up. I was wrong. Excuse me. And I place a player when he delivers and if he doesn't perform, then I don't. There you go. But big up to Keith, by the way. Come on my channel one day. We'll talk about Newcastle on my channel, mate. So invitation's open, by the way. He's not defensively adapt and he's too weak. That is from Jim Radal. Fair enough. And Bass's HP Source says a done deal with Slab Heat. Can someone tell us who Slab Heat, by the way, is, please? Who's Slab Heat? And big up to Stu, by the way. Even to you, bad guy. I hope you're okay. Who are the Newcastle Lasses playing at the weekend? I got no idea, mate. I mean, I'm not looking at Newcastle Lasses at the minute, but I'm going to have to one day. I'm going to have to because it'd be very important to take an interest on watching the Lasses as well. Oh, Maguire. No, not for me, mate. Definitely not for me. Definitely not. And you know what it is, right? Like I said to you earlier, he ain't good enough for Newcastle. I'd rather get this guy called Bremer, who plays for Torino. I have him all day long. He's only 25 Brazilian. This guy is brilliant. He's an absolute beast. And I tell you what, he's not cost 80 million quid. There's no way of that. Because you know why? Because this guy knows how to defend properly. Let's be real. And let's go look at the Norwich side as well. I mean, if Pookie plays, you've got to be careful of him because Pookie's been absolutely great. He's trying to carry the team, but the players around it are not being good enough as well. So there's a player I do like as well for Norwich who's going to be really good, and that's Giannoulis, the Greek international, right? Plays a left back. This guy's quick. He's got a lovely left foot on him, by the way. So watch out for him. Run up and down on the left wing back position as well, left back position as well. Max Aarons as well. I mean, this guy's been absolutely fantastic for Norwich. He's one of the better players. I don't think he'll be at Norwich next season, let's be real. And he's been brilliant. We've been linked to him a couple of times, by the way, yeah? But I thought he's brilliant. He's a brilliant right back. He's been linked to Bayern Munich and Arsenal in the past as well. And also, you got to watch out for Norwich as well as Brandon Williams as well. Plays a left back, same time as Dimitris Giannoulis as well. Absolutely brilliant. That side is great. And up front, the key man is going to be Pukki. That guy, I mean, he's a goal scorer. If you give him that chance, he's going to punish you. Yeah, this guy scores, and I think he's brilliant. But He's too good for Norwich, and I think he needs to move on in the summer. And move on to this one. It's appeared there's Langston Maguire. He wants to leave due to the bomb threat of his family. Yeah, I've heard that as well. I really heard that as well. So there you go. Listen, at the end of the day, right? I mean, first of all, whoever done that to his family is absolutely disgraceful. Yeah, leave him alone, right? Yes, he had a poor game, but having to go up players is not good. You know, it's a joke. Yeah, whoever's done should be arrested. It's established me main defender for your first team. Get out, man. You know what? You say that again, I'm going to time you out for 5 minutes, mate. I'm going to give you the yellow card for that, by the way. And I'm not going to be the next one up, by the way, Steph, but I know exactly what you mean. And I got love to have Mitchell back anytime, top man. Jan, would you take Mitchell back? I wouldn't. Listen, just because you score 40 goals this season for Fulham, yeah, that mate, you're going to pipe him up and say, look, I'm going to give him another chance. He's brilliant for Fulham in the Championship, but in the Premier League, he struggles in the Premier League for goals and that. Okay, he's been getting injuries and stuff like that, but he's got to show us that he can score 20 plus goals and do it all over again in the Premier League. But at the end of the day, right, I mean, Mitchell's fine, but I wouldn't have him back. Definitely wouldn't have him back at all. Norwich were playing against statues at Old Trafford. That's how they were able to play them off the park for large spells. Do you know what it is, Jack? I thought they were brilliant second half. They came out to 2-0 and then pulled it back to 2s each. And then they just scored letting a poor goal, which is not great. But that's why they're in big, big trouble. But they could have won the game by 3 goals too. But De Gea made a world-class save. And that's why, because of that save, Ronaldo scored the winning goal. That's why they lost the game by 3 goals to 2. I'm only teasing you 2 times an order wrong. I'm teasing you, my guy. I tell you what, I'd love to play next season, play the yellow next season. Brazil colours, yeah, we get Paqueta. So, yeah, I think that's all the press conference action's done. But I think the proper journalists shouldn't miss the trick on Eddie Howe asking about Bruno's situation. I mean, being linked to Real Madrid. Yeah, I saw it yesterday. That's pure lazy journalism. I take on that as well, by the way. Bruno will not be leaving Newcastle for Real Madrid. 100% will not be gone. Because you know why? Because Real Madrid haven't got any money. They cannot afford him. Simple as that. If they really want to get a midfielder, go and get Declan Rice, yeah? Get Declan Rice. But Bruno is not going anywhere. He's just joined us. That's number one. And they're talking about getting for 2023. Yeah? Are we going to be Real Madrid's this feeder club? Definitely not. They can get stuff because he's going absolutely nowhere. It is simple as that. Yellow away would be nice. That'd be fantastic. Blue shorts, Saturday. And what's your take on Bruno's going to Real Madrid, being linked to Real Madrid? Is this true, or is it just paper talk, or is it just pie in the sky again? Because we're going to get a lot of good players that Newcastle are going to be linked. And for me, we've got to be tough. You've got to be strong and just say, no, he's going nowhere. Yeah. I mean, it's everyone's due to play Real Madrid or Barcelona. Yeah. But he's only just joined Newcastle. He should win trophies here first, get us into top 4, and then talk about going to Real Madrid. But until then, he's our player. Yeah. So Real Madrid can go and do one. They've got some good players there. But if Modric decides to go at the end of the season, I can guarantee you he's definitely on this shortlist. Definitely be on the shortlist, 100%, but he's going nowhere. Norwich will be a tough place. A lot is going against us here. They played well recently. We looked leggy the second half of Palace. They didn't play midweek. We have an awful record there. Exactly that, mate. Absolutely. And let's be real, right? Norwich is going to give it a go. If we beat them tomorrow, yeah, then they will not be relegated. But we can't get beat off Norwich tomorrow. If we do, it's just embarrassing, man. It'd be embarrassing. And a load of bollocks on Bruno, excuse me, French, can't play for 3 teams on the season. So they take it to his arse. And paper talk is rubbish. It's the anti-agency journalists doing the crap. It's got to be, Anna. It's got to be. And a player can't play in 3 clubs in Canada. Yeah, thought we would have known that. All right, you don't need to swear at us, mate. No point. But I take it. I get your message, pal. But like I said, it is absolutely ridiculous, man. And they should leave us alone. Yeah, I think it's the London press is doing things up. Like we're going to get used to that. They will never go after Kevin De Bruyne. Definitely not. So there you go. Bit of transfer news, right? I mean, I just looked at on the news now, NUFC, right? And there's been reports, right, that I said for Josep Perez, Revelation, and Ivan Toney being linked again with Newcastle United. I don't know how true that is, but I wouldn't want either of them. So we'll see. And cool, I'm going to share the stream on this one as well, peeps, by the way. I'm going to share that one. Mate, that's absolutely fine. I'll go for the comments first, my guy. All for record are there to be broken. That's very true, David. I totally agree. The old 8808 kit would be nice. Yellow and green stripes. Yep, that's cool. PDK, that's fine, mate. That's absolutely fine. It was reported they were going to wait until after the World Cup at the earliest to approach Bruno. That's and Jack. They can approach as much as they want. It ain't going to happen anytime soon. And then I got Foxy as well. If Bruno went to Real Madrid was ever to happen, it would be more 23 before season than the next season. So we'd be looking at 2.5 years. And this is the player that is begging Paqueta to come to Newcastle and tell the club to get him up. The papers are just P. They are that we are steering up and we're going to mess up the top 6. That's St. Paul. We're also being linked to that Monaco defender. You have to pronounce his name. I'll find him in a minute if I can. Because I'm going to share the screen, by the way. And I don't know what you're going to make of this, people. Josep Perez and also Ivan Toney. Go down here. Apparently, that Toney and Perez are both home to move to Newcastle. Yeah, would you take him? I'm not so sure, you know. I wouldn't take Toney because he's got to do it again. And also, Josep Perez, I'm not being funny, but would you take him back? He's coming up 29, by the way. I'd rather take young players like Hugo Ekiteke, by the way, someone like him, man. Get him in there. But if you have a look at it, Perez has come out and he said things could be done better over there at Newcastle, but Leicester has given me the opportunity to do great things. Hopefully, there's big ambition. And he also added, I think how football works, the way you have to look at football, that's the difference between Leicester and Newcastle. There's a big motivation here to keep going and get better here at Leicester. I didn't feel they had that in Newcastle, right? So basically, he's come out and he said that, look, he had to get away because he would be ambitious, yeah? He'd be 29 in the summer. He doesn't look 29, by the way, people. I really, really don't, right? And if you look down here, it says Newcastle predicament in January convinced the owners to invest in proven Premier League performers such as Dan Burn, Kieran Trippier and Chris Wood. All three has delivered, but the respective ages means the club will not expect a financial return on those investments. Well, fair enough. And also says in Bruno, the consortium has always identified the perfect signing profile. The Brazilian national evidently has ambition and quality to grow through each stage of the time signing rebuilt. And if we do get a Josep Perez, right, people, all right, I'm not going to lie, it'll be a short-term fix. And this is why I would not have him at Newcastle United. I wouldn't. Definitely not. I'm just going to go for the comments as well, by the way. And big up to Gary as well. Monaco defender is Bruno Guimaraes. That's the name. The guy is 6'4", and even Foxy's calling to sign him for a while now. The clubs are listening to me. Absolutely. He should be a scout, mate. He should be a flipping scout. But listen, at the end of the day, right, if he comes, right, he's going to be a fantastic young player. I mean, they're rating so highly. And he's playing like a veteran as well, apparently. So he's having a good season in a team that is trying to get into the top 6. And big up to Andy, by the way. In 5 years' time, mention Real Madrid, peeps, will be asking if they're Spanish or Italian. We are the team of the future. Bruno is just a beginner, absolutely. He'll be here for a long time because he loves Newcastle United already. And listen, would he be well loved at Real Madrid? No, not really, because they expect him to do bits, do you know what I mean? But you're not going to get much of the love in Madrid than he does here at Newcastle United. Simple as that. And no reason to look back now. Later journalism really easy to make a connection to all players. Honestly, not that all boys are players we should be looking at. Josep Perez, not for me. Ivan Toney, not for me. I'm glad we don't have any more away games in London this season. The post-match press conference down there recently has been about the Saudi ownership. Absolutely. And I'll tell you what as well, if Eddie Howe's been asked about it again, I'll just walk out the press room, mate. Walk out and just look at, you know, my thoughts on it. I'm walking out. Simple as that, peeps. Yeah. And I'm commonly taking his scouting course. That's some foxy you do for the South American power, mate. Do the Brazilian ones with Argentinians and stuff, you know? Get in. And then pause the gods. That's just booze on the media trying to link us with players of the burst stature, and they can't get it into their tiny minds. We would get marquee signings. And I tell you what, Jose Perez is not a marquee signing, by the way. Definitely not. You see, they talk them up. They talk up, right? They go, I want to come out to Newcastle. I want to come out and miss it, yeah. But I'm afraid, don't want you. And he hasn't been playing much games, by the way, yeah. But would you take him back? Not for me. People see the down burn Ryan Fiercer. Never have I ever featured on Sky Sports. The morale is there to see a single video. Great to watch. Marco, check it out, mate. Definitely go check it out, by the way. So what I'll do, I'll get rid of that one there. About you ought to see there. Thank you very much indeed. But this is the thing, right? I've definitely taken there. And ASM's been spoken about, saying you don't want to play in the championship, yeah, but I wouldn't worry about that because we are going to be safe, as who's to say, by the way, people. Definitely safe. I'm just going to find out the next one as well. Matt Target will be a Newcastle player in the summer, and that deal could be going through, according to Mark Douglas of the Chronicle, and we're very close to signing him for 15 mil after a successful loan deal, and it's getting closer, so that'll be a good start for the left back berth. So I'll definitely take him all day long. He's been absolutely fantastic, and this guy could defend properly. That's number one. Number two, right? Ian, he's not a world-class defender, not a world-class left back, but he just does the job for us, and that's what we want to see. A lot of who we sign were based on how Eddie wants to play next season. I expect a much more possession-based and offensive-minded team next year. We don't currently have the players to play that style. That's what Michael. I have to agree there. And John, you have to speak up or get a megaphone to football about the start. No, I'm not a shouter. According to Romano, Declan Rice has turned a new contract for the third time. West Ham has put a 150 million price tag on him and said he is not for sale. If he plays his contract due, would you take it 100%? I'd take it 100%. Could you imagine Bruno and Declan Rice in the holding midfield? Yeah, that'd be amazing. I can't lie, Carl. I can't lie. With a Paqueta as well. But 150 million price tag for me, I wouldn't pay that personally. But at the end of the day, right, I mean, what has he won? What has he won? He could win the Europa League, could be in the Champions League, but 150 million, he'll have to be the best midfielder in world football. And he's not the best midfielder in world football. He's not. But 150 million quid, wow. I tell you what, good luck with that, West Ham. Because his contract is dwelling. You not make 150 million quid, yeah? And we got to Ash, by the way. Do subscribe, Ash, by the way. Paqueta, Victor Osimhen, Henderson, Botman type players, Lingard, I mean, the top six. According to reports in Italy, again, right, Barmain, crowd terms going about AC Milan, right? Barmain, or Baran, or whatever you want to call it, yeah? And are thinking about buying AC Milan for 850 million euros, yeah? And if they do that, and it looks like they're going to do, then Sven Botman will be going off to AC Milan. I've said that for weeks and weeks and weeks now. That's a done deal. That was a done deal months ago. So how are you looking at people? I think Sven Botman will be off to AC Milan. I like keep saying that. I'll be happy to donate 100 quid into the food bank if he comes to Newcastle United. So, yeah. So Mickey Quinn was a marquee signing. They had to use a strip marquee to make his shirts. That's an Andy. Yeah, I've seen that as well. A happy tune support. That's some Paddy. Excuse me. Big up Paddy. 3 straight wins and in a week. And not only that, 6 wins straight as well. So can't go wrong with that, man. Target has been super consistent since he signed. I'll be more than happy to give him a permanent deal on a 4-year deal. In 5-year time, and Papi will be 28, playing for Real Madrid. He's not going to know Real Madrid in 5-year time. 100-year time, Real Madrid will still be a historical massive club. They're a massive club. They are a massive club. I mean, so like, try again, Ash, mate. Just click on the sub, mate. Try again. And listen, at the end of the day, right, going back to what Foxy's saying, right, he's the expert of South American football. Big up to him, by the way. I mean, 5 year time, he'll still be young. He'll still be a young 28-year-old international superstar. So he'll definitely go to Madrid in the summer. I can see that happening. Yeah. And once Real Madrid call you, it's so difficult to turn them down. Let's be real. And gone through that one. Hope you're doing good. Absolutely fantastic, my guy. Big up to you, man. Oh, yeah, ecstatic to sign Botman, which is not going to happen. Target, yes. Paqueta, possibly. Yeremy Pino, possibly. Or Sheeman or Nunes. I think that's realistic and would change us considerably. Absolutely. But also, the new Suns will need a bit of time. It's as simple as that. If you like the video, like what you see, people, just smash the like button. Hit the subscribe button as well. And if you like to super chat as well, just give what you can. And it just goes towards my channel and also other things as well. And also, if you like to become a member, then click on the join button as well. If it does work on your computer, it should work on your phone as well. So do consider that, people. That'd be fantastic. I'm big up the Paddy again. Loving the channel, buddy. Thank you so much indeed. And love you to come on as well, mate. Appreciate that. New everyone's Champions League football, mate. So that's one, probably is a non-starter. Yeah, I could have said that as well. I do apologise. And Teddy holds the red and black shirt, John. There's still a chance. Build up and they will come, in the words of Kevin Costa. Paul, honestly, mate, I mean, that deal's been signed to deliver. 5-year deal. He's going to be on 56k a week. And he's going to be on a 5-year contract. He's going to be on 3 million a season net. And that is, if you don't believe us, check out Fabrizio's this tweet. And so that was done deal months ago, mate. So I hope I'm wrong, but we'll see what happens, mate. I really do hope to see what happens there. So I just see if there's any more rumours coming through to Newcastle. They're banning the flags as well, by the way. They're taking the flags off, by the way, as well, because people are taking them home. And they shouldn't have taken home, man. I mean, people, listen, it's good to wave the flag, but just leave the flags back in the seats. Otherwise, you're not going to see them again. Do you know what I mean? But going back to the rumours as well, was after Badashile for Monaco, also after Moussa Diaby as well. And I spoke to him about it before from Leverkusen. Leverkusen are not going to sell him for about 75 million quid. And that is going to be a lot of money. They are so difficult to prize away. Have to disagree with what Chip Adds and Jason said the other day about Madrid and Barca. Madrid are in the semi-final and back to win another league title. I'll be very worried if either of those two try to buy our players that hold the biggest power in world football to this day. Sadly, after Guimaraes. And Eddie Howe's Newcastle Sevilla, absolutely correct. I think you're right, Christopher. We need to look at alternatives to Nunes for sure. I wouldn't be opposed in taking a punt on Bruno Jesus. If Chelsea or Man City are willing to let go, do you know what it is, right? I'd take out of the two. I'd take Jesus. Werner, always good at his pace. That is it. If it's, I'll tell you, Werner, if he came from Leipzig, but not from Chelsea. That is the difference. And big up the Foxy. In a way of life, if you have players that stand out as stars, actually the big teams will come calling. Bruno was there at least 2 years, I think. A lot depends on our progress as a club in that time. This summer's transfer window is going to be absolutely key to keep Bruno happy, yeah? Paqueta comes in, then we've got a fantastic chance to keep him long term, yeah? We need a world-class striker. We need a decent winger, yeah? And this is a name that might shock you as well, right? There's another one I'm going to put on. Dwight Manil. Off from Burnley, I think this guy is decent. I really rate this guy highly. He's got a lovely left foot. That shot he had the other night against Southampton, that was very far away. But I tell you something, Dwight Manil, I think he'd be decent. Yeah? I'll take him as an English player, 110%. I'll big up to Liam, by the way. Hope you're okay. I'm fine, mate. Just chilling out in the neat, mate. Chilling out. And back on the watch along tomorrow. If Bruno does ever leave, it'll be sad, but we'll get a huge field opportunity to replace. Let's be real. Any player is replaceable with the right funds. That's from Foxy. And if you look at the reason Newcastle are doing good is because of Eddie Howe. He has installed confidence and belief. I totally agree, mate. What he's done, he's come in, right? Everyone's gave him no chance. Everyone says he's going to take us down. And not only that, right? He put the belief into the players. Like you said, totally agree, my guy. Courtois, Hassan, Ronaldo, Bell, Ruggier, Owen are players that all went to Spain because the aim of the game is to win trophies. That's very true. And Matic, Ginter, Modric, Matic, Gilo, Federico, Bernardeschi, Tosca, Corsa, Andre Onana, Isco, Luis Suarez, RV might be worth asking them. Isco, I'm not sure. Onana is off to Inter Milan, mate. Yeah. Ginter could be off to Inter Milan. Strakosha, for what I'm hearing, he could sign a new deal. I think Werner at Chelsea is not the real guy. I think believe Eddie could get the Leipzig version out of him at Newcastle. If he comes to Newcastle, Werner, I'll be real. I'll back the guy. I'll back the guy 110%. But at the end of the day, right? I mean, he does work hard. He does try hard. Yeah. How many times did he hit the post? By the way, it's incredible, man. I hope I'm wrong, of course, but I want Guimaraes to stay in Newcastle for the rest of his career. I'd love that to happen as well, mate, and make a legend. What are your thoughts on the 8 homegrown players will be? I think it should be right. You pick 17 who you want, but 8 has got to be homegrown. So I think that's about right, mate. So it gives them a chance to progress in the future, mate. Mbappe in comment to Barcelona, Madrid have impressive youth prospects coming through. This club is going to go to where our players will be devastated to leave. You know what it is, right? We've got a project in Newcastle United, yeah. We're on the up, yeah. I'm going to make a prediction now. We're going to win a title before Manchester United do as well, mate. Let's be real. I'll say it again. We'll win a title before Manchester United will win it, yeah? Because it's going to take about 5 or 6 years to get back where they want to be. And my advice to United fans as well, give Erik ten Hag time. You got to give the lad time. You got to be patient as well. But we're ready. We're ready. I know we beat the Foxes and Palace, but I have a bad feeling about tomorrow. I hope I'm wrong. Not if that matters, as we'll see it, in my opinion. We got to go out there, Liam, and give it a right go. We've got to give it a right go tomorrow. We don't want to get beat off the bottom side here. I'll be disappointed if we lose. With how fast the chips deal was done, we don't know what deals could have already done. We have to wait and see. Yeah, we have to be patient and wait till the summer. And move on to Ashford. 2 for 1 bill for you, John. I'm United. Wow. I tell you what, I got Macy. She might even be watching Macy as well. I love her a bit, right? But she'll be back on Tuesday for the John Macy football show, yeah? So we're going to do like a Ten Hag special on Tuesday as well. So get her thoughts as well. Who should be signings? Who do you think is going to be leaving the club? That'll be interesting, people. So check it out for that on Tuesday, yeah? And do subscribe to her channel. I might collab as well. I'm going to put her details onto my channel so you can get one key. And let's have a look at her on TPH. We're to my guy. Do subscribe as well, by the way. We don't need egos at the club. You're right there. We need unity, which is what we have in a minute. I would love Bukayo Saka, Newcastle, disciplined young good player, and his dad is a Newcastle fan. Look, Lee Gunn ain't going to be happy if he goes, yeah. And AFTV will absolutely go meltdown if we poach it. It's as simple as that. I'm not worried about losing Bruno at all. If Madrid come call in January, he wants to go, then set a price. If they meet, it's fine. We have to move on, enjoy him while we can. Michael, listen, we need to keep this guy while we can because we want to get in the top 4 in the future with this guy a part of it as well. I want to win a title with this guy in it as well. I want to win trophies with Bruno there as well. Do you know what I mean? I've got that elite mentality, yeah? But at the end of the day, we've got to be patient, yeah? It'll come. It will come. We were fantastic in the first half against Palace, but we were beaten, shocking, and okay in second half. I mean, Salah could have scored that late leveler. Rashford might be available for us. I'd give him a second chance. Ash, not for me, mate. I tell you about Rashford, okay, he does not look interested in football. Not just for Man United, but in football as well. One thing I'm going to say, I think he have a future doing foods and that as well. Take it to career, step a different career. Don't get us wrong, but I don't know what's happened to him. But he does not look interested in football at all whatsoever. He lost interest, by the way. No, thank you. Definitely not. No way. And I want to get to the top level of Real Madrid and Barcelona one day, and we will get there. But who's more likely right now to win a Champions League? First out of Madrid and Newcastle. Madrid, mate. All day long, mate. All day long. What about Zaluski from Roma? He's an Italian-born Polish international. He's a good player. He's going to come good, this kid. He works hard for the team. He tracks back. And he's got a good shot on him as well. He's quick. I like him. I really do like him. I'd take him on the season loan. That's no problem to that. We need to conquer the Prem first before you can really think about competing in Europe's best. That's very true. Get in the top 4 first, top 6, then we can tackle this. Did you hear in the rumours of Henderson and Maguire for 60 million quid? Not sure about that one at all. Maguire has 0 pace. Let's come for World of Sport. Not for me. Not for me. And I'll be disappointed if you get Maguire. Don't need him. Don't want him. Michael Boone says Newcastle need him, but talent is there. Not for Maguire, it's not. Big up to Mike Alan, by the way. Do subscribe to the channel, and that'd be amazing if you can do that. Thank you so much in there, my guy. Hope there, at least from Palace, we should target. I think he's a decent player. He went off early, didn't he? In the first half, but you know, he's better than that, much better than that. Big up to Oscar, by the way, and big up to Craig. Accra will be a great shout. Does he play for Leon, by the way? Because someone likes us on that one, please. I think he does, you know. I agree, John. Much like Ali, Rashford seems to have checked out. Most of the United players have been checked out, by the way. Let's be real. Carter, as we have seen, is very important trait of our signings. Carter references be fantastic. Just look to Everton's fixtures. Can't see him getting a point in the next 3 games. I don't foxy as well, mate. I think in big trouble. Because I'll tell you what, if Burnley beat Wolves, which is possible, go to Watford and beat them, and then beat Aston Villa as well, they could possibly pick up 9 points, 7 to 9 points out of those 3 games, and Everton picks up 0. Everton are done. I think Everton are done. Yes, that's not looking great at all. Yes, he does, Leon. He's a good player when he's not injured every week, yeah, but as it is, what is. So, like I said, do hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and also, please, also join us a member if you want to. And also, if you like to super chat us, then just do what you can, my guy. Just do what you can. And there you go. It's open and it is free to do. Bruno loves it in Newcastle. That's Oscar D. Big up to Mansell, by the way. He's a great guy. Hope you well, mate. I'm absolutely cooking, mate. Absolutely cooking. And big up to I got to get look at Leeds fixtures too. They're not safe either. I'll tell you what, mate. Let's be real. They're not safe yet. They got Palace as well, and you got DQ as well. Do subscribe me. I'm not sure what to make of that, mate. Should Eddie Howe get Sean Dyche? Dyche is one entertaining and plays better defensive football, similar to Rafa and Marcus Ralston. Are you for real, mate? Are you actually for real? You want us to get rid of Eddie Howe? Give on, man. I think you had too much sherbets, mate. Too much sherbets. Do you think we should go back to Diego Carlos? 100%, mate. 100%. He is a tough defender. He's a no-nonsense defender as well. This guy is an absolute champion defender as well. He's a Brazilian international. Let's be honest. I'd take him all day long. I mean, even though he's coming up to 29, 100%. Get him in. No one misses a quid. Big up to Leon. Thanks so much, my guy. I appreciate that. Lingard is the only Man U player I'll be happy to have here. I think you might have missed him, you know. I think he wants to go to West Ham, but you never know. But if he comes, I think he'll be an upgrade to some of our wingers, by the way. That is the thing. And let's have a look at the next one here. There's another player I take at Newcastle as well. I'm after everyone, am I? Like I said before, that Bremer for Torino as well. 6'2" defender, Brazilian, not an international, by the way. I think it'd be brilliant. I mean, Foxy, do you know a lot about Bremer from Torino? Because I think this guy is brilliant. Everton got Liverpool, Chelsea, and Leicester, so it might be 0 points there. 0. Next 3, yeah, big up to FIFA 22. I'm still trying to get a PS5, but it's just getting tougher and tougher and tougher every single time. Let's look at this one as well. Fox is speaking to Oscar. Big up to Luca, by the way. If you haven't checked out Luca's channel, this is Lucas Live. Check him out, man. He's fantastic. I believe he had Premsy as well yesterday. I wonder how he got on with Premsy yesterday, because this guy tells it straight. He's a proper Arsenal fan. Newcastle signed Ollie Watkins, Rigi, and Minamino. I'll tell you what, Minamino would be a good signing, by the way, on the season loan. I think it'd be fantastic to Newcastle United. But are we going to get him? I doubt it very much. Adeyemi will be a beauty if you can call me. He's off to Borussia Dortmund. That is a done deal. If Haaland goes there, if he goes to Man City, then he will replace him. You know who's a good pleasure? Trossard. I love the kid. I think he'll do bits at the tune. I tell you what, man, you're not wrong there, pal. I think he'd be fantastic. John, there's rumours Newcastle want Lingard to replace Miggy this summer. Yeah, I mean, his name's not been gone away with the Newcastle link for the last few months. And if Lingard comes, I've got no problems, mate. I've got no problems at all. But you got to give Miggy a chance, see how he does between now and the end of the season. But a lot of people say, keep him. And Yuki Scary, Kazi, big up to you, my guy. You got my name wrong, by the way, but it's absolutely fine. Will Liverpool do the quadruple? I wouldn't pull it past them, mate. I would not pull it past them. I think they will, you know. I mean, it all depends on how well we play next Saturday against Liverpool. If we get a point off them, then Man City will love it. But it's going to be very, very difficult. But I say going to do it. I think Man City will probably slip up. I think they'll probably slip up against Wolves. And Michael, so I'm not that keen on Lingard. If you get Paqueta, personally, yes, I take Paqueta all day long. If you get Paqueta, we may not need Lingard. That is the thing, people. That's the thing. And let's have a look at this one as well. Done the press conference, we've done the match preview as well. I'm going to say Norwich 1, Newcastle 2. Tomorrow, 3 o'clock kickoff. I'll be watch along as well, so I'll be doing that prediction, and hopefully make up 4 straight wins for Newcastle United. And I think that'd be fantastic. We can get 4 straight wins, go into the Liverpool game. That'd be brilliant. And her West Ham is no longer the Lingard. Haaland's going to City, 60 mil, absolute snip. That bloke scores for fun with his eyes closed. Chris, I have to agree. 500k a week, 500,000 bags a week. Wow. 3 year, John, we don't have that kind of order. Knows more Miggy is done, John. He's been a long time, but 1 goal in 39. Listen, what can you do? But I can see where you come from, Ginger. But we'll see what happens in the summer. And Christopher, there'll be add-ons on top of the deal. Haaland won't be that cheap. Like I said, £500,000 a week, people. That is that. So I'm going to wrap up there, people. I'm going to wrap it up. And I should be back tomorrow to do the watch-along at 2 o'clock. So if you like what you see, please hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. It helps us out. And I'll be back tomorrow, say 2 o'clock for the watch-along. And go to Ginger, Stella inside, Bowen and Diab. I'll take those 2 as well, mate. I'll take those 2 and our but. Then I've got Fox as well. Brenner was brilliant. Atletico Mineiro, a bit of Brazil. Torino signed him for about 5 million quid. I tell you what, I'd take him, mate. I'd take us my defender. 110%. I would. It'd be a lot cheaper than Bashili from Monaco, by the way. 1-6 for Michael. And Liam's is saying what time's kick off? 3 o'clock, mate. 3 o'clock. So check us out for that. And also thanks for Paul and Julie as well. Just to say a quick hello to us as well. And you guys as well. Foxy is saying Spurs wants Bernat too as well. I tell you what, Brazilian legions might swing them to come to us. You just never know. And yes, and there's ways to eye watching, but just talking about the actual transfer fee initially. That's from Christopher. Guys, going to wrap up there. So thanks for joining. I'll be back tomorrow. And if you like what you see, then hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and do what you got to do. And thanks very much for joining us. And I shall see you guys tomorrow. Watch what you're doing. Take care.